Sam, recovering from a leg injury at a humble hospital ward, expects routine therapy and bland food. At first, nothing stands out. The staff is friendly. The nurse is gentle. Late afternoon sunlight warms the cracked sidewalk outside the hospital entrance. Sam wheels himself in, left leg wrapped in a brace, the other stiff from bruises. He just wants rest and some basic rehab. A nurse at reception, all pastel scrubs and a polite grin, greets him. She checks him in with standard questions. He's relieved it's nothing complicated. The place smells like antiseptic and tired coffee. Fluorescent lights hum overhead. Sam exhales, expecting an uneventful stay. Past midnight, Sam stirs to see half-lights in the ward. A nurse may be the same one, maybe not. It's hard to tell in the low glow. The only sounds, quiet footsteps, monitors beeping at intervals, an occasional cough from behind curtains. Sam shrugs it off, just normal hospital care in the wee hours. He drifts back to sleep, ignoring a faint knot in his gut. Early morning, Sam wakes to staff quietly wheeling out a body on a stretcher. Another patient died peacefully, so they say. No code calls, no drama. The same nurse stands off to the side, face composed, offering quiet condolences to co-workers. Sam's unsettled but tries to rationalize hospitals see death. Still, the hush feels heavier than expected. Later that day, Sam chats with a patient across the aisle. The guy complains of feeling drained, more so than his original condition. Another occupant says they, too, can't shake a deep exhaustion. The nurse, as sweet as ever, does repeated vitals checks. No mention of anything abnormal. Patients fade anyway. Sam notices that quietness in the ward, thickening like folks sense something's off, but can't name it. Past midnight again, Sam half awake. He hears faint, struggling noises from a bed to curtains away. Then a nurse's whisper, calm, soothing, too quiet for normal procedure. The struggling fizzles into silence. No code alarm, no hurried staff. Sam's pulse spikes. He can't walk well or run to check his legs are shot. He sees the nurse step from behind the curtain, posture gentle, face calm. She passes Sam's bed with a mild glance, like she knows he's awake. Dawn once more. Staff cart away a covered body from that same bed. Another patient went peacefully. Sam's stomach knots, peaceful. He heard them moaning just hours earlier. The nurse stands by, expression mildly sad, but not alarmed, as though it's routine. Sam's dread grows. He sees no official cause for alarm, but deep inside, he knows the ward's unnaturally quietness is lethal. Later that day, a frightened occupant next to Sam whispers about weird nighttime episodes, like a presence, pressing them down, leaving them too drained to call for help. They mention seeing the nurse's silhouette through the curtain, but they're unsure. Staff wrote it off as delirium. Sam's gut twists. He's stuck in a wheelchair. No easy flight. The nurse's gentle face starts seeming less comforting and more watchful. In the following days, the nurse devotes extra attention to Sam by tucking him in at night, checking his pulse more often, placing a hand on his brow longer than seems necessary. Each touch leaves him strangely fatigued, heavy-limbed, though his leg injury alone can't explain that deep drain. The ward's quietness thickens every time she appears. Sam tries to arrange an early release, but the doctor says his legs aren't stable yet, and more therapy needed. The nurse stands quietly near, as if listening, calm as ever. He feels trapped. Every night claims another occupant who seemed stable that afternoon. The staff just shrugs. Complications, it happens. Sam resolves to slip away on his own, wheelchair or not. Another night in this hospital might finish him. As midnight creeps in once more, Sam steels himself. He can't flee, but he believes he can outwit whatever unseen force is claiming his fellow patients. So tonight he'll try to slip away. The ward sinks into shadow, lit only by a lone lamp at the nurse's station. Feigning sleep, he waits until the nurse is occupied at a distant bed. His heart pounds. Behind the curtain, another patient releases a faint moan, then falls silent. He swallows hard. If he doesn't move now, he could share the same fate. Sam lowers himself into his wheelchair, leg throbbing, every noise magnified. He glances back, no nurse in sight. Perfect moment. He rolls forward. The chair's faint squeaks reverberate along the corridor, mingling with the low electric hum overhead, and deepening the hall's eerie emptiness. He sees an arrow for basement exit. Through there, he can slip out the building. He just has to keep going. The basement corridor is stale. Overhead lamps flicker on cracked tiles. Sam's arms ache from wheeling himself, leg brace throbbing, but he's almost free. He smells detergent and something older, damp and off. No staff here, just Sam and the echo of his own footsteps. Or are they his alone? The exit sign glows at the far end, a flicker of hope. He must push past the pain, get out of this nightmare ward. The exit sign smolders just a few steps ahead, and Sam can almost taste the outside air until a silk-thin whisper grazes his ear. "Where do you think you're going, Sam?" He spins the wheelchair around, heart jolting. The nurse stands there, posture unnaturally composed. He realizes she's been trailing him silently this whole time. In a blink, she hoists him from the wheelchair like he's weightless. There is no sound, no effort, just a haunting, unstoppable grace. Sam's voice falters, trapped in his throat. She glides him into another chair, waiting in the shadows, a terrifying kind of tenderness. She wheels him into a shadow-choked storage room, the overhead light sputtering like it's dying. The air reeks damp, rotting, older than the hospital, like something crawled in here long ago and never left. She wheels him into a shadow-choked storage room, the overhead light sputtering like it's dying. The air reeks and feels damp, rotting, older than the hospital, like something crawled in here long ago and never left. Leaning in, her voice slips from soft concern into an ancient, resonant whisper. "Sleep, little one." Sam can't scream. The last thing he sees is her reflection in a metal cabinet and her body twisted into something predatory. She presses a slick alien tentacle to his mouth, draining him. The lights sputter out one by one, swallowed by a silence that feels alive.